reinvest in this wonderful pool. And all I'm going to say is I want to get the show rolling real quick is I'm surprised it's not full after yesterday's rain. Let me go right to the first speaker, Jennifer Fidel, the Committee to Save Roy Jenkins. And thank you, Jen. Where's the lady in green? There she is.
Thank you. It's so great to be here, and I couldn't be more honored to be with you, my neighbors, my friends, my fellow Roy Jenkins Pool supporters. It's been a long road since 2008 when the pool first closed, and I think we're all a little bit smarter today than we were 5 years ago. I know that my fellow Davis Island residents and I surely do know more about pool filtration systems. We know about ADA requirements. We know about the Virginia Graham-Baker Act. We know about pool design. We know about architecture. And we sure do know about the inside of the mayor's office, don't we? We visited a number of times. But most importantly, we learned how to work as a community and accomplish an important goal. So I'd like to recognize a lot of people, actually, so bear with me. I know I'm supposed to keep it short, so don't turn on the music too quickly. Residents, there were about 5 of us that spent a lot of time in meetings, probably a couple of meetings a month, and sometimes it was almost felt like a meeting a week. And that's Charner Reese. If you could just wave, Miss Charner. Charner was like the brains behind all of us. Gary Brown, Walter Hill, Kristen Fidel, you guys you kept the train chugging along. Other residents that did a ton of work, either behind the scenes or just even a note of encouragement or an email or a phone call, or more lobbying and city council meetings were Denise Cassidy, Taylor Ward, Lisa DeVito, Ken Elmore, Janice Davis, Andrew Ledford, Antonio Amadio, the Davis Islands Civic Association, the Davis Island Garden Club, as well as many other residents that showed their support. City staff, we'd like to graciously thank. We were a tough little group from Davis Island, and you accommodated us, and you listened to our concerns and to our ideas, and we certainly appreciate everything you did. And just to name, I hope I cover everybody. James Jackson was such a pleasure. James Jackson couldn't have been more sweet. Greg Baer, Ed Rice, Saul Fleischman, Brad Suter, Laurie Potier Brown. I think she was like on my speed dial for a while. Jessica Perez, John Allen, Santiago Carrata, he was another one on my instant email list. Harry Cohen, CJ Ford, so great. And of course, Mayor Buckhorn really gave us the green light at the end. We're so appreciative and so excited. So last night I was going through my email bank from 2008 just to count up how many emails included Roy Jenkins Pool in the subject or in the context. And I counted 489. And I'm sure I deleted some of those. So I'm sure it was really over 500 emails regarding Roy Jenkins Pool. So 489 emails, 5 years later, dozens of meetings with residents, city officials, the park district, the city council, and we are here, opening and kicking off construction of Roy Jenkins Pool. Congratulations to everyone involved. Roy Jenkins will certainly be a destination for all Tampa residents, and I'm personally happy to say that my son Sebastian will be the 4th generation of my family to swim in its cool waters next summer. So give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. I have a motivational poster on my wall, and it's called Tenacity, and I'm sure that represents you very well. Champion of Aquatics for the City of Tampa, Councilman Harry Cohen.
Thank you, Greg. And I wanted to make sure to say a special welcome to my colleague, Mike Suarez, who is here today, standing over to the left. I'm just going to be very brief and tell you that one of the great pleasures of working on this project was how much public involvement there was with the city in bringing it to fruition. And it was really very gratifying to go to meetings and work with citizens that were so dedicated and committed to making this pool everything that it possibly could be. And I will tell you that the negotiations that took place regarding the depth of the deep end of this pool are, without a question, some of the most dramatic memories that I have of my time so far on City Council. Charter was intimately involved in those very, very dramatic discussions. So with that, I want to thank everyone that's been involved in bringing this to fruition. We are one summer away from having this pool reopened, and I know that thousands of kids throughout the city of Tampa are going to be able to use this pool on hot summer days, and that will be a great result from all the effort that's been put in. So thank you very much. Thank you, and I think I'm going to turn it over to the mayor.
It's good to be the mayor when you can arrange a flyover in honor of this occasion. It's the Coast Guard. It's close enough. To all of you, thank you for being here. This has been a long time coming. I know how hard my neighbors have worked on this. I was the recipient of many of their emails, most of which were interesting. Barely accurate, but interesting. But it's exciting. I mean, it really is exciting for us to be here. Both my daughters are competitive swimmers, and so I have spent, I'm one of those swim dads. And so I spent a lot of time sitting by the sides of pools waiting for 30 seconds of glory. My dermatologist appreciates it because it's a lot of time, but I know how important swimming is and what an amazing sport it is, particularly for young people. And to know that, Jennifer, as you said, that your son will be the fourth generation that has either learned how to swim here or come here in the summers to swim at an amazing historic pool here on Davis Island really is heartwarming. And so I'm thankful for the generosity of Tampa General Hospital that allowed for the initial $1 million that was given to the Davis Islands Civic Association, $500,000 of which provided the basis for this relationship. It is a model for other relationships around the community. We will ask others to do the same as folks look at a partnership with us. I think it is only right that those that use the facility are invested in the facility. And I think that really turned out to be a great model for future projects. We couldn't have done it without council members' support. No, I'm not your daddy. That's your daddy right there. Yeah, that's your daddy right there. Councilmember Suarez just celebrated his birthday. So Mike, happy birthday. And before you do it, he'll remind you that he is younger than I am. And so, Mike, although council looks a little stressful and, you're getting grayer faster than I am. But this really is cool. I mean, this really is. This is a iconic structure in the city of Tampa. And as all of you know, pools are expensive. Pools are very difficult to maintain. We struggle with that all over the city. We've had to close a number of pools as a result of either not being used or the maintenance not justifying the cost. But this is one that was important to us, and thankfully you guys agreed with it and invested skin as well. So on behalf of the city, this is going to be an exciting day. I'm looking forward to this being completed in the summer of 14, I guess, and being there to cut the ribbon, to open it up, and let my daughters smoke your kids in a race. But it's a great day, and so thank you to all of you. Thank you to my neighbors here on Davis Island. Let's do more of these types of projects and really make this island the special place that we all know it to be. So thanks, everybody.